mood for a healthy stew and you don't want to spend all day in the kitchen, then lentil artichoke stew is the right recipe for you. With the lentils, artichokes, tomatoes, onions, and garlic, it's packed with antioxidants, fiber, calcium, and iron. Traditionally, we've used dairy products to get our calcium and iron, but recent science shows that dairy products interfere with the absorption of iron in our digestive tract and can leach calcium from the bones too. So our best sources of calcium and iron are legumes, like beans, peas, and lentils, and leafy green vegetables, like broccoli, kale, and even artichokes. And so 1 cup of this stew has 126 milligrams of calcium and 6.8 milligrams of iron. So with every bite, you're making your bones stronger and your body. So enjoy. The ingredients to make the stew you'll need are 1 onion diced, 2 garlic cloves, what we'll mince, 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, 2 cups of water, 1 cup of dried red lentils, 1 bay leaf. The recipe calls for 2 24-ounce cans of chopped fire-roasted tomatoes. I find it too tomatoey for me, so we're just going to use 1 can. Then 1 can, that's 15 ounces of water-packed artichoke hearts that have been drained and quartered, 3 to 4 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. For the equipment, we'll use a 3 or 5 quart pot, a knife and a cutting board to cut the vegetables, or I'll use a salad master machine, and a wooden spoon. First, dice the onions, add them to the pot, and then cook over medium heat for about 5 minutes. If your cookware requires it so it doesn't stick, add a little bit of vegetable broth or water. Mince the garlic, and then add it along with the cumin and coriander to the onions and cook for another 2 minutes. I wish you could smell my kitchen right now. Next, add the water, lentils, and bay leaf and bring to a boil. Red lentils are my favorite because they cook really quickly and they get really nice and tender. If you don't have red lentils, you can use brown or green, but they don't cook very easily in acidic foods like lemon juice and tomatoes that we're using here. So if you use those, just cook the lentils separately in water or vegetable broth before you add them to the stew. Now that it's boiling, lower the heat to a simmer and add the artichokes, tomatoes, lemon juice, and red pepper flakes. Simmer for about 20 minutes or until the lentils are tender. Once the lentils are tender, your stew is finished. Remove the bay leaf and then season with salt and pepper. Be sure to try the stew before you add the salt because sometimes the artichokes can make it taste salty. The ideal meal for a healthy, vibrant life is low in fat, high in fiber, and packed with antioxidants and cancer-fighting compounds. So in just 1 cup of this stew, we only get 1 gram of fat, we get over 10 grams of fiber, and 13 grams of protein. So I hope you enjoy it.